Hello, everyone. Oh, well, it was I was sitting there on my front porch on February the 4th, 2019. It was a cool, crisp winter mid morning. I was smoking a Newport Box 100, having a conversation with God. Why was I married to this man? And why did he marry me? You know, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm a good woman. I have two college degrees. I am a 14-time beauty queen, volunteer firefighter. You know, um, I read my Bible and I pray every morning and every night. And I take a puff of my cigarette and the phone rings. And it's a familiar phone number from the VA. And I'm wondering, and I look at it and it's kind of scared me, and it interrupted my pity pep party. And I blow out the cigarette and I blow out that smoke and I say, hello, Dr. Monogram. Hello, Denisia. Are you at home? Is your husband home? And I say yes. I get up and I go in and I wave over to him. We go to my kitchen bar and I say, yes, go ahead. Tell me what you have to say. And he says, there's two things. One, they're going to give you a different primary care physician because the VA is no longer going to let me be your primary care physician because of the fact that they now have a VA clinic in Lake Charles. So no longer will I be doing the medical over the med anymore, over the telegram. I said, okay. He said, the second thing is you have breast cancer. He said, 0.5 centimeters in your left breast. He said, so the last thing I'm going to do is give you a consult. Where do you want to go? I said, anywhere. He said, yes. I said, send me to the best, Houston, MD Anderson. He said, okay. I said, one thing though, why do I have breast cancer in my left breast when I found a lump in my right breast? He said, I don't know. That's a question you're going to have to ask them. I said, okay, thanks. He said, okay, take care. My husband hugs me real tight, and I look up at him and he says, we got this. We're going to handle this together. We're going to beat this together. I look up at him and I say, okay, I will. By the end of March, I have my first surgery and I am sitting in this very sterile examination room and they tell me, I'm begging them, hey, I really want this reconstructive surgery. And they tell me I have to quit smoking. What you mean I gotta quit smoking? I've been doing this for 25 years. That's like telling me I gotta take my tongue out of my mouth. But here I am, a 14-time beauty queen, so I kind of need these. I need my breasts. So when they tell me that I can take the fat from out of my stomach and put them up here, okay, well, I can do that. Work this out. Okay, I can do that. So when I get ready to go back to have the rest of these surgeries and get this cancer and do all this, my husband on May 1st tells me we need to talk. He says, I need to get a rental car and I want to go back to North Carolina because I am tired of you using this cancer to keep me here. And I tell him, what do you mean? I have to go back to MD Anderson. He said, your daughter can take you. Okay, that's fine. That's just fine. Well, I go back and they tell me that that lump that's on the right breast still has cancer in it, so I have to have 6 months of chemo. Well, that same week, guess what? Yeah, the truck that I gave him, I ended up, yeah, I co-signed for him. Yeah, it has been repossessed. And then the week after that, my best friend was found dead. The week after that, I got a letter in the mail telling me that um, he wasn't paying my mortgage and now my house was in foreclosure. So, yeah, I decided, God, I can't do this. I can't do this no more. He's got to go. Yeah, he's got to go. Not just literally, I needed him out of my life. So divorce is what I did. Because I said, God, I am not Job. I'm not Job. He said, my child, I know you're not. He said, but you are in his lineage. He said, give it to me. Give it all to me. Give me all your problems. He said, and your latter shall be your greater. He said, I'm going to give you double for your trouble. And here I am today, 6 years later to the date, cancer free. And I know through God, all things are possible. Thank you.
Yay.